All right, this is the engineer light in the corner inside of the defendant, Tracy Banks. This is a mental health patient that's gang stalking and the physical and spiritually attacking me in the spirit. This is engineer light. While she's monitoring somebody inside of her apartment, she's going to a mental asylum. And the engineer light is speaking to public corruption because the city of Ontario is gang stalking with her. Light activity while I am able to put my hand up in it. All right, and this is my hand right here. Okay, and the demon, the witch, is right in relevant position. I've been taking pictures. You've been seeing the engineer light on this door, across this wall, on the ceiling, and it's traveling this way. You're aware of the engineer light that's shooting on the front door. Again, impossible light activity, speaking to the witch. The defendant's name is Tracy Banks. She's going to a mental asylum. She is gang stalking by... And I'm also speaking to the reality, again, the entity that is engaged in practicing witchcraft, using voodoo dolls, erecting altars in my name, spiritually attacking me. That is what Tracy Banks practices. She practices it with the state, and this is what they plan to make their gang stalking and psychological torture tactics more potent. It's not working against somebody like myself who's prosecuting them. And here's again my hand, and you have inexplicable light that's shooting not from the sun, that's outside, by the way. This is light that's shooting horizontally in all manner of directions inside of her apartment, the defendant that's gang stalking on the opposite side of this wall. All right, and doing so in a manner that is irreconcilable. Also, bigger picture, the sun that's in Los Angeles over me, like I documented in 2024, is not creating any of the sunlight, and it's also not going to be over the defendant's apartment and all of the co-defendants gang stalking at the property, where you know this fake sun is still here, and doing so after 5 p.m., where the fake sun is in this position right where my finger is. That's where the fake sun is at 5 p.m. Okay, this is speaking to the pattern of conduct. This is engineer light that fills a defendant's apartment, and it's directly pointing to the mental illness of the gang stalkers. All right, this is not the product of sunlight, and here is the fake sun. This is P.O.C. The entity is engaged in criminal interference with quiet enjoyment. This is documentation of terrorism via directed light. It is the entity that is acting directly and vicariously where gang stalking is underway at an apartment building. And the entity is doing so while they are engaged in federal stalking and harassment terrorism. All right, this is P.O.C. Tracy Banks' license 98UZ740. This is criminal interference with quiet enjoyment that AVANATH Capital Management is also going to be prosecuted for. P.O.C.